Hey YouTube, how art thou? I hope thou art good. Today, let's look at a city located in Southern California. It's located on the coast of the Pacific Ocean, and it actually has the nickname of America's finest city. Upon landing in San Diego Bay in 1542, Juan Rodrigo Cabrillo, did I say that right? Cabrillo claimed this area for Spain. On a side note, I think the Spanish language is so interesting. Like, sometimes how they're dramatic. Like, I believe Y in Spanish is porque, and they're like, porque. Anyway, in San Diego, there is pros, there is cons, and if you're thinking about visiting San Diego or you're thinking about moving to San Diego, watch my top reasons not to move to San Diego, California. Number 10, taxes. Now, I read somewhere the minimum combined 2020 sales tax rate for San Diego, California is 8.25%. This is the total of state, county, and city sales tax rate. Keep that in mind before moving to San Diego, California. Number 9, tourist. Now, I read somewhere, although the city thrives on tourism, when the summer heat hits Phoenix, you will find droves of people moving westward on I-8 to find the cooler shores of the Pacific. So keep that in mind before moving to San Diego, California. When it's cooler, you got that Arizona crowd coming in, and now before you know it, it's more crowded than it originally was. Number 7, lack of history, and stay tuned to the end for some San Diego, California trivia. Now, if you watch a lot of my videos, you notice that a lot of the places have a lot of history associated with them. But for San Diego, somebody quotes, "So there is not a ton of history here. The most historical area and museums are located in the Balboa Park." So if you're a history buff, this place may be boring to you. Number 6, cost of living. Now, Area Vibes rates the cost of living here as an F. The cost of living in San Diego is rated at 149 compared to California's 140. Goods and service in San Diego is rated as 108 compared to California's 111. Groceries in San Diego is rated as 116 compared to California's 118. Healthcare in San Diego is 110 compared to California's 113. Transportation in San Diego is rated as 130, whereas California is 128. And utilities in San Diego is 119 compared to California's 118. Number 5, housing. Now, housing is rated as a C- by Area Vibes. It is rated as 230 compared to California's 196. It is 130% higher than the nation's average. The average home price is around $488,600, and the average rent price is a whopping $1,427. So you might need a little money if you plan on living here. Number 6, Stingrays. It looks like he's smiling. Anyway, although there's a bunch of beaches here, somebody writes, if you don't scare them away before, and I'm talking about the beaches. I'm talking about the stingray, not the beaches. You don't scare the beaches away. You scare the stingrays away. Anyway, if you don't scare them away before you inadvertently step on them, then there is an excellent chance that you will experience the excruciating pain of a sting. It takes up to 2 hours for the pain to peak and is not unusual for the region to turn red or blue. That's something you want to keep in mind. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the crocodile hunter died from a stingray, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, wait, let me double check. Yep, it says crocodile hunter Steve Irwin dies when a stingray's barb pierces his chest. So keep that in mind before moving to San Diego, California. Number 3, transportation. So in San Diego, you actually may need a car. Somebody quotes or says, although you can get around with the public transportation system in the city, the trolleys and buses are not always the most convenient form of getting from point A to point B. Then goes on to say, most residents find that owning a vehicle is necessary if they want to reduce the amount of time that they spend on the road. Keep that in mind before moving to San Diego. That actually kind of reminds me of Georgia or like Atlanta area, Decatur, all that stuff. It's like, you can use the public transportation system, but it's not really, it's convenient, but yeah, you definitely would probably want to have a car. Because in Atlanta area, you say, oh, I'm right down the street. Down the street could be like, in a car, it could take you like 10 minutes. But that same 10 minutes on the bus might take you a significantly longer time getting to your destination. That's just kind of what that reminds me of. But yeah, keep that in mind. Number 3, airport. Now, everybody's not gonna be like me and travel everywhere in their car. I understand that. But somebody quotes, there is only one runway to support the air traffic that comes through the area. So yeah, you might want to do like a little research on the airport if you do like a lot of traveling before you move to this area. Keep that in mind. Trivia time. Which act is banned by public schools in San Diego? A, recess. B, napping for adolescents. C, bringing outside lunches into cafeterias. Or D, hypnosis. What do you guys think it is? And if you guessed D, hypnosis, you are correct. Number 2, crowded. Now in San Diego, to some may be a pretty crowded place. You have to remember that there is a population of 1.3 million people. And number 1, parking. Apparently parking here can be a little difficult. Somebody quotes, because most households own at least one vehicle when they live in San Diego, you will find that trying to find a decent parking space can seem like an impossible task. Keep that in mind before moving to San Diego, California. You guys have it. That is the list. Thanks for staying with me till the end. Look at this snake. Snakes are so now I like reptiles, but snakes are, I don't know if I really trust snakes too much. I remember one time my friend who put me on the reptiles, yeah, he had this snake. I can't remember what type of snake it was, and we were riding around with it, and you would have thought that they were cool. Snakes seem okay. Then out of nowhere, he bit him. Like, you would have thought that they was A-okay. Then out of nowhere, just bit him. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you watch my top reasons to move to San Diego, California. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, ... if you want to. And until next time, guys, I wish you nothing but the best.